so that it doesn't pick up the phone. Suddenly, Beth realizes that Kevin can track her via GPS and throws her cell phone out of the window. The guys turn on the music and start singing and having fun. Arrive at the gas station to buy beers and chips. The cashier refuses to sell alcohol to minors, but Beth promises to give him a passionate kiss. If he does, this behavior of the girl he loves really upsets Dennis. The company stops on the side of the road, build a fire, and opens beer bottles. Bev does it with her teeth. Dennis tries to repeat after her and breaks one of his last baby teeth. Beth's friend, along with Rach, decide to go on a walk and finally pasture with cows. Get close, and Rich steps into a cow dung petting left alone. Dennis and Beth talk about their plans for the future. At this time, Rich and Beth's friends are pushing a cow that's right. They wanted to see if they could flip it, and of course they can't do it. And suddenly they get attacked by a herd of cows and they have to run away. Guys hit the road again, and Beth, as usual, drives simply terribly. Even turns off the headlights and crashes into a car. In a few moments, they realize that this is the car of Dennis's dad and mom. While Dennis is dead, pulls up his pants, Beth and the guys quickly drive away. They arrive at another local stars party there. They find a huge crowd and unbridled fun. The pool is full of hotties splashing around, and Beth and her friends get immediately surrounded by a crowd of guys. Dennis is trying to find a bathroom when Greg, one of his classmates who is a bully, grabs him and drags him into an empty room. Dennis thinks he's going to beat him up. Greg starts crying right on Dennis's chest. It turns out that this big guy has serious mental problems. Dennis goes into the common hall and, along with Rich, picks up some snacks. They meet some girls, and they tell Dennis that Kevin is here too. The guys realizes that they need to run. Unfortunately, they don't manage to escape. Kevin and his buddies surround Dennis and drag him into the living room, where they start kicking him like a ball. Football coach announces the start of the fight, and Dennis refuses to fight. He admits defeat, but still gets punched in the face. Suddenly, we see Greg appearing in the living room, seeing that Dennis is getting beaten. He rushes to help him and knocks out both Kevin and his mates. What's more, he even knocks out a football coach. Kevin gets up and rushes to Greg. A few punches make the big guy fall on the floor. Kevin comes to Dennis. The boy realizes that he doesn't have a chance, but suddenly everyone notices something unbelievable. The living room window gets wrecked by a car, and we see Beth getting out and telling Dennis to come with her. And a better guy leaves the party together with his dream girl, Beth's friends, and Rich, of course, join them too. They initiate a mad race across the city. The car pulls up in front of the school, Beth takes out her keys, and the guys get inside in the gym. The girls put on a real show for the guys. They dance and sing as they have done many times before as cheerleaders for the local soccer team. Dennis smiles, but suddenly notices stays in Beth's eyes. The girls run to the shower. Dennis sneaks in after them and sees that they are wearing towels only, but the girls aren't shy about it at all. Beth throws off her towel. The boy is completely embarrassed. The girls offer the boys to go for a swim with them. Dennis sees Beth's underwear on the bench and decides to seize the moment he starts undressing. And suddenly, Kevin and his buddies enter the locker room. One punch, and the boy is on the floor. Rich rushes over to help him and hits the bullies with a wet towel right in the groin. Here we find out that he's been training since he was a kid to learn how to use a towel as a real weapon as the guys continue the tower battle. Dennis and Beth, as well as their friends, are trying to escape. Rich has no equal in the battle. He throws the bullies in all directions and pops out into the street. In just a tower there, he sees his friends already waiting for him. They are going through the town trying to figure out what to do next. Dennis has tampons shoved up in his nose to stomp. The bleeding Beth says that he stinks and asks him to take off his shirt, and then accidentally throws it out of the car window. Stopped to look for it, and the whole company sees Dennis's underwear. Looks hilarious, which makes everyone burst into laughs. Wraps the guy and her pink poncho together, go on a search for a shirt. Then they've got it. Suddenly they notice an evil raccoon, so they quickly run away from it. In terror, the friends arrive at Beth's friends, which is full of creepy stuffed animals. The guys fill their glasses with spirits and toast to the best night ever. Dennis and Beth go outside to meet at the dawn, chatting about life. They make it all the way to the pier. Meanwhile, Rich is having fun with Beth's friends. Sits down between them and feels like a real king of life. Girls begin to seduce him. They sweetly lick the cookies and unbutton his shirt. The guy is unable to resist, but everything happens too fast, so the goals look a bit disappointed while the sunrise is very beautiful indeed. Dennis confesses that he still loves Beth. Though she turned out to be nothing like he imagined here, they share their first kiss the next morning. See Dennis's parents cleaning up the mess in their house. At the same time, they notice a car pulling up to their house. They see Dennis Rich Beth and her friends getting out of it. The boy's father isn't too happy about the mess. What's really important to him is that his son had a good time. Dennis and Beth say goodbye and wish each other good luck. The girl passionately kisses the boy and thanks him for his love. They agree to meet many years from now on at the meeting of graduates and get married if both are single by then. So here was the story of high school romance. Enjoyed our recap? Then thank us with your likes and subscribe to the channel you've